What is cracking, everybody? My name is Def Papa, and we are back with some more of the Slay the Spire. Picking up on a run here. We just took out Act 2, and we've got quite a goofy build, honestly. We picked up Claw after the first combat, and All for One after the second combat. So that was all she wrote from there. We got more Claws. We got some Go for the Eyes. We got a Jax as well to juice our damage. A couple defrags to make our orbs somewhat relevant. And yeah, we've removed all strikes and almost all of our defends. So we're pretty stacked here. Feeling pretty good about this, but Act 3 is definitely tough. We did fortunately get probably the easiest boss to go against. If it was the time guy, that would have been pretty brutal. This ending looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, and we also have all 3 keys already, so we don't have to worry about getting any keys on this floor. I won't mess it up like last time. But yeah, let's see. This ending's kind of nice. Couple of fires. Lots of fires. 2 elites. Some combats there. Right side's looking decent if I just want to avoid all elites and just make sure I get to the end, because as far as relics are concerned, honestly, if I could pick up calipers, that would probably be the best, or the Thorns relic, but the odds that I get those are so unlikely, you know? But we do get a shop here, as well as 2 elites. Lots of fires to heal up as well from the elites. I'm pretty confident. Our build is really strong, so we're going to do that. Alright, early reboot. I don't think we need to do that. It's not a strong opener by any means, but we can just defrag. In fact, you know what? I will defrag. I'll drop a defend. I'll drop 2 defends, and then I'll go for the reboot so that we can take advantage of our extra mana. That's a fantastic pickup. Another defrag as well. We don't need to defend again because we've weakened him now. Maybe we just stack the weak on him. And then we go Darkness defrag. And that is a great opening turn right there. Alright, so we start with 14 blocks. We may want to lay into this guy a little bit. We can get 2 hits on him without worrying too much. If we go Claw, Dual Cast, Recursion, All for One. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. And then if I Dual Cast again, it will kill both of these guys. Seems pretty worth. Sure. For the memes, why not? Alright. Couple charge batteries. Weak turn, but we don't really care all that much. We block up his damage. Beautiful. And yeah, we don't need to greed too much with our cards at this point. Our deck is pretty fantastic as is. We've got compile drivers, 1, and I think I have a second one. Yeah, 2 for double cycling there. Cool headed. So we've got good cycle. We just don't want to load up too much stuff into our deck, really. Rebound is definitely interesting. Like, it works nice with claws, but I don't know if it's really all that. Could go for another compile driver. Equilibrium is definitely interesting. Retain your hand. 16 block. It is 2 mana though, so it's a bit expensive. Or we just go for more cycling. Honestly, yeah, I'll do the compile driver. We just need to cycle through our deck as much as possible. We'll get rid of another defend. A little bit greedy to get rid of all these block cards, but we're going to be relying on the charge batteries instead. They have 2 more block by default. Plus we have this relic here, the kunai, which gives us stacking decks. And we got, you know, frost orbs here with some focus. Alright, so I think we start with the compile. Okay. Interesting. Do we do the Jax? If we do, we draw 3 because we have the puzzle. Seems pretty good. Okay, this is a crazy opener out of nowhere, honestly. Spread out our damage a little bit. Let's drop another compile. Another defrag. Could go for the reboot, actually. It's kind of interesting, but I kind of mess up some of my all for one potential because I got a lot of zero costs already in here. So maybe we just eat the damage, save the reboot for another time. That's a tough decision, honestly. Because if I hit Zap, that's actually fantastic, because then I can get this. Well, honestly, if I hit Zap, Recursion, or my dual cast off of the reboot, I can pop off some more. So I'm going to go for that. We hit none of them. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Ooh. Punished. Alright, so we go Recursion. Make sure we keep our Plasma in play, because that is actually very, very helpful. And again, we want to keep them relatively same health here. Alright, hopefully we can kill these guys this turn, but it's not going to be easy. Could pop the Jacks. That'll make these do a little bit more. It's not quite enough, though. So 12 plus 14 doesn't kill this guy. So I do actually need to pop the Jacks. It's less damage if I'm able to actually kill this guy. Oh, should have used the defend. Misplayed badly. Alright, sweet. We got there anyways. Go for the eyes. Steam Barrier is actually super interesting. Because we have the stacking decks, its decrease in block isn't as punishing. I think that is actually fantastic for us. Alright, this is a pretty rough hand here. But we can just play out everything. Okay, now this just became a crazy turn. Oh my gosh, this became an absolutely bonkers turn. Alright, so we need to kill the guys that are hitting us. Yeah, look at this. This is just absurd. And we got so much dex for basically free right there. I don't hate the second Steam Barrier, man. I really don't. You could say that I don't need it. You definitely could say that. But we need block against the heart, so I'm going to take it. Okay. So we got 3 compile drivers. Okay, we can draw 3 more off of this. Go ahead and drop this. I was hoping to get some orb generation so I could get my plasma up front to recursion it. Maybe I greed for it. Okay, almost there. We do just one tap that guy, which is sweet. How many zero costs we got in here? We got a couple. Oh wait. I can do recursion into all for one. Into recursion again. Get some mana back. Probably should have used that earlier, but that's okay. We got all of our claws still in the deck. Let's just go for the eyes and get some extra mana for next turn. Don't need to use the reboot, honestly. Okay, so here... Claws are a little bit weak. Let's start with this and hope it hits the front guy. Okay, beautiful. We have the dark in play. We'll claw this guy. Steam barrier, claw this guy. Okay. We are pretty stable here. Let's all for the one first, because... Yeah, that. Because of that. Boot sequence could be nice to just have in my opening hand. Get some block right out the gate turn 1. Because our turn 1 is definitely a little bit rough sometimes. If we don't get any of our draw cards. I think I'm about it. Alright. Is there anything even worth smithing? I don't think so. I think we just take the rest. Oh, right. We have... What is it? The Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you can add a card. So, I mean, Claw Plus. Sure. Okay, so... We go Jax. Which will let us draw 3. Cool-headed. Darkness. And then we just start dropping some 0 costs. Get some extra mana for next turn. But we just hold those because we'll pull them back up with all for one. Like so. Is it ever worth just doing double all for one? I guess I'd dual cast for blockage. I don't actually need to dual cast for blockage. But I don't really want to use my Dark this turn since he's not actually taking much damage. We can at least get him super, super weak. Could have considered Jaxing there. I guess it doesn't matter since he's only taking the one. I can still do it right now. We are full blocking, so defrag is definitely going to happen. Could also do a second all for one, but seems like a bit overkill. If we're being honest. So let's do defrag. And let's get this out of our pool. Because the more 0 costs you have, you might not actually draw all of them from the all for one, right? If you have too many. So I think I will actually Jax, and then we'll get this out of the pool. Draw a little bit. Recursion's fantastic. Oh, I should have defragged, maybe. Couple of claws. And then we just hit the steam barrier and we're chilling. Pretty good turn. Ooh, don't like that for me. But we are stacking our claw damage, that's for sure. We'll have full block anyways. No need to reboot because we can't actually hit him or hurt him that much. Okay, can I move my orbs over? I sure can. Fantastic. Ooh, that's great. There's a couple heart attacks that do 5 or less damage. So that's actually super nice. Swift Potion is fantastic. Do like me Charge Battery. Beam Cell is actually kind of cracked because we have so many attacks. So that's probably the move, to be honest. Swift Potion is very good. Maybe we just ditch the Strength Potion. We have our own source of strength anyways. And then I think I will do the double vulnerable. Choose a skill to start each combat with in my hand. Ooh. Cool-headed. Charge Battery. Jax actually is not bad, right? Because it basically just draws me 3. Let's do it. Let's do the Jax. Okay, so we got a pretty wide variety of options here. I mean, I think we always just start with the jacks. Like, why not? Boot sequence doesn't quite give me enough block against these guys. Could consider doing the speed potion, but I might want to save that for next turn. Let's see what we draw. Okay. Not too shabby. So if we dual cast, we can then recursion the plasma. Get some extra mana back. All for one is great. Give ourselves more mana for next turn, and then... yeah, we're good. We're good to go, man. Defrag, cool-headed. We just want to kill this guy. Make this guy vulnerable. And then, honestly, do we go for the reboot? It's kind of greedy, because I do have a lot of zero costs in here. My next turn is going to go kind of crazy if I hit the all for one. I do have an option to draw into it as well. So let's hold it. Let's hold it. This next turn, we should be able to just pop off. There's the all for one. Fantastic. So we go for the eyes. Let's get the charge battery out of here, and then we'll all for one. More hand size is going to be helpful. And then do we just kill? 24? That is a lot of damage. Is it enough damage? 27 plus that would be 26 plus this would be 28. It's very close. Could do the jacks to get more strength, but I don't know if I need to take the damage. We do have 2 fires though, so honestly, why not? And then we'll get this in the back again. Probably could have darknessed first, so it was further back. But we got so much block, it don't even matter. Then we just take them out. Fantastic. Okay, extra rest health. Honestly, second beam cell goes crazy. If we can just make sure that they are vulnerable whenever we're hitting them, we will be dishing out the pain. Creative AI. I don't know if I just want like random powers, you know? Like, this card is definitely by itself a win condition, but I don't think I need it. As wild as that is. So we'll just go beam cell. Ooh. Out of all of these, I definitely don't want to lose all for one. Maybe it is just defrag. This is my only recursion. I do have a second defrag, right? Yeah, 2 defrags, but only 1 recursion. And recursion is really impactful for being able to cycle my darks and my plasma. So, as unfortunate as this is, I think it's gotta be this. Here we will just take the Smith and get this to 2 vulnerable. Okay, upgrade a card. Let's do the jacks. 1 more strength off of it is pretty impactful. Ooh, 3 extra orb slots. That's actually amazing. Vision Plus, also fantastic. Master of Strategy, also fantastic. Ooh, Nunchucks, also really good. Man, we got so many good options. I think I want the orb slots, though, because it'll just mean I have more stuff going off in the background. It'll make it harder to cycle my plasma, I guess, if I really need to. Really interesting decisions. I've got a lot of money. I think I want the orb slots. I want the fission to master. Any good potions here? 2 focus potions, decent. Heal 2, or just remove my last defend. Let's do that. And then here we're just gonna rest up. Make sure we're tip-top health. Random power? I mean, why not? It's fine. Alright, so we got lots of orb slots. Let's start off with the jacks per usual. Alright, so these guys have artifacts, so we do need to chip away at that. Who's the guy that is more annoying to deal with? I think it's the Donu. So we're gonna focus him. Let's do one of these as well. Sure. Okay, electrodynamics is great against this boss specifically. We do want a boot sequence. Actually, I can do it after I all for one, because I will get a couple more attacks. It's actually only 2 more attacks, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, so his stuff is officially gone. Let's get the recursion in the back again. Should have done this earlier, but that's okay. Alright, so I block half of his damage already. Now I block most of his damage already. We are super strong. Let's beam cell this guy, start working on his artifact. Probably could have done that in a different order, because I do have the compile driver. That's alright. We'll just hold for next turn. Again, we want to pop this guy's artifacts here, so we're going to do that. A little bit of a rough turn. Maybe I just take this to block up a little bit more. Might not have been necessary, because we do full heal after this fight, so it's not like me getting a little bit chunked is a big deal, to be honest. The fission, huh? The fission would go kind of hard, wouldn't it? Let's compile driver first. I have no idea. There's just so much stuff to play. Okay, we win those. Fantastic. All right. Well, let's keep it moving here. Let's get to the heart. I guess it'd be too powerful if the fire was after the elite, but it'd be nice if it was. What do I even upgrade at this point? Like, none of these are that relevant. Maybe it's just more block from one of these batteries. Yeah, why not? Shop with only 2 coins? I don't think we're gonna be able to get anything here. Okay. So, start off with the jacks. Get our cycle going. Fantastic. Into the cool-headed. We're going to beam cell this guy. Defrag. Cool-headed. There we go. We got some claws. Oh, he had an artifact on him. Dang. Boot sequence into charge battery. It's not a terrible opener. But this next turn's going to hurt quite a bit. Because, yeah, he's doing 30, and if I attack this guy, he'll be doing 60 instead. We can at least weaken him, which is great. Prevent the next time I lose HP. So that should negate the 18. Oh, but I have 14 block. So maybe, just maybe, we do something like this into this. I want this guy to be vulnerable so I can kill him easily. Oh, I should have jaxed first. A little bit of a misplay. I don't think I want to jax at this point then. We can rip the fission though. Alright, kind of wish I drew this before I used the fission. This is at 22. I mean, I got a lot of damage here. Maybe I will jax. Let's pop this and then reboot. That's fantastic. That is actually fantastic. Oh my god, I can't be stopped. Bronze Scales is fantastic against the heart. Let's go. That is huge. Chill out the gate could be interesting. Another steam barrier, though, I actually really like. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. All the marbles on the line right now. Let's drink this artifact. Let's drink this, or use that. Vision, I feel like I'm going to want to save for later. Oh, that's right. I need to block so I'm not taking the beating heart damage for no reason. There's another block. Do we just go for the reboot? Seems kind of unnecessary right now. I might want to save it for when I'm really in a tough spot. Let's just do this. More orb slots? Sure. Don't want to dual cast. Alright, that's a pretty good opener. We got lots of claws played. Now we just need to get our alpha ones, and we're pretty happy. There's one of them. There's a second one. My hand is kind of full right now, though, is the only problem. Probably should have played the slime first. We are going to eat a lot of damage. Could be an interesting fission turn. Could be an interesting fission turn. But yeah, this is what I meant. I said it in the first episode of this run, that the claw build doesn't seem great against the heart because of his passive, right? The fact that every time you play a card, you're taking one. And it adds up, man. It really does. But we are stacking up damage on the claws, so maybe we can do this. I'm just trying to think of the best way to go about this at this point. We got a lot of steam barriers in here. So maybe it's a claw zap. Go for the eyes. Get rid of this. Then we fission. And hope we get our steam barriers. We do. And then we'll go for a reboot. Or actually, do I want to reboot? I might just want to let this void expire. Honestly, I think we need to take the offensive line. Okay, that was pretty good follow-up. Block most of that attack, and yeah, now he's doing these little weak hits that we don't really care about. But we want to start with blockage. And he takes a lot of damage himself here. Alright, we got the void. That's honestly an opportune time to get the void. So we're just going to keep this on him. We'll save the boot sequence for the alpha one. Alright, let's get clawed. Steam barrier is great, so we can stop taking so much damage. Do we just rip the dual cast? Honestly, I think we do. We just need to chunk them out as much as we can here. Alright, we're taking 10. Alright, this is going to be a pretty scary hit. Can I weaken him? He is already weak, actually, so that doesn't matter. So he's doing 36 to me. Now he's doing less. I mean, why not? Okay, if we just get 1 or 2 claws, we are in a fantastic spot. Didn't hit the claw, did not hit the claw, but we got him anyways. Holy cow. Finally. I've done it, finally, and with the build I least expected to do it with. That was super awesome. So we should unlock the beta arts for this guy now. Let's check out this end frame here. Look at him go. Lasered the heart. Escaping the spire. What a guy. Very nice. And yeah, that's it. I completed the ending with the defect, and I also just got the Steam achievement for completing the ending with everybody. That's awesome. And there's the card art unlocked. Let's go, dude. Let's go. But we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like. I appreciate you. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.